Welcome to today's trauma-informed yoga video. This is a nervous system reset yoga practice to help you heal from trauma, to help you relax and tune inwards to the body in a safe way. It might be handy to have a block or a pillow, something to sit on for this practice. So go ahead and grab that and a comfy space to do some yoga, and we'll get started. I invite you to start with me sitting today any way that feels comfortable for you. And just tune into the body for a moment. You don't have to close the eyes if you don't want to. You can keep them open or gaze them gently in front of you. Just take a second to notice how your body feels. Does it feel tense? Does it feel electric, like there's lots of energy bouncing around? Does it feel numb? If you can't feel anything at all, that's totally fine too. None of this is right or wrong. We're just trying to see if there's anything that comes up for us before we start the practice. And if there is, I invite you to tune into that with compassion and with love. Our bodies are always trying to protect us and support us. So even when they don't feel good, or they feel numb, or really energetic, or not calm, we can still have love and compassion. If your eyes are closed, I invite you to open them. And you can join me in some neck stretches here, bringing the right ear to right shoulder. Gentle stretch through the left side of the neck. And then you can slowly do a little half circle. Bring the chin to the chest. And bring that left ear to left shoulder. And slowly go back towards the right, chin to chest. Doing a few more of these at your own speed. Perhaps tuning into how the neck feels. Do you feel a stretch? Does it feel nice? Does it feel like there's a lot of tension there? Try and see if you can bring relaxation to the area with your breath and with your movement. When you're ready, come back to the middle. Take your left hand, place it on the right knee, and just do a gentle twist. You can go as far as you would like. You can go as little as you would like, really just twisting and gazing to what feels comfortable. Maybe you take a deep exhale and you twist a little more. And on the next exhale, you can come back to center, repeating on the other side. That right hand can go on the left knee, twisting over to the left. Left hand goes behind you. Gaze where it's comfortable. And then on this side, maybe you exhale and get a little further into the twist. And on your next exhale, come back to center. Before moving on to hands and knees for cat-cow, if there's anything else that calls to you, feel free to do that now. Take a second to tune inwards and just notice, does anything feel uncomfortable, stiff, sore, stiff, sore, tense? Do you want to move around in this sitting shape before we move on to hands and knees? Feel free. And when you're ready, you can join me on hands and knees. Moving into cat-cow here, so shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. You can have a pillow or a block down on the wrists or the knees if you'd like. And on exhale, you can lower that stomach to the ground. Tailbone goes up, chin, head goes forward. Exhale, round throughout the spine, chin to chest, tailbone goes under. Inhale, lowering down once again, tailbone goes up, head goes forward. Exhale, rounding, chin to chest, tailbone goes under. And then moving through these cat-cows at your own speed. If you want to do a little bit of circles with the hips or the shoulders, if you want to kind of wag the tail of the cat-cow, anything that works for your body. Tuning in, noticing, trying to just relax, enjoy the movement. Find what feels good for you. And if no movement feels good, completely okay as well. You can just lie down or you can just stay straight in your kind of all fours shape. And when you're ready, you can join me in a child shape. So bring those knees wide so they're at the width of your mat. Bring those toes together and allow those hips to go backwards. And your arms can go in front of you straight. You can bend the elbows. You can rest the head down. Just take a few breaths here, a few moments here in relaxation. Letting go of any worries, of any thoughts that you're ruminating on, of anything you're thinking about for the future. Try and stay present here in the shape. You can tune into the sounds around you. You could tune into your breath. You can notice if there's any tension in your face, in your jaw, and your cheeks. Maybe relax that. Maybe try and breathe all the way into your hips. In your own time, making your way back to all fours, moving into a cobra here. So from here, you're gonna bring the shoulders a little bit more forward, the knees a little bit backwards, and just lower down, bending the elbows. And then bring those forearms so they're resting up near your forehead. Your hands are resting near your forehead. Your forearms are in line with your body or your face here. And then just gently lifting the chest up, getting a bit of a back bend here. Now, if it doesn't feel good to bend this much, you can stay down lower. You can look straight down at the ground. If it feels great and you want to back bend more, you can absolutely bring your forearms closer to your body and back bend more. You can bring your hands down and just lift all the way up onto the arms. So taking a couple breaths wherever feels comfortable for you. Sinking into the shape, letting go of the legs, the glutes, allowing the body to melt into the shape. One more breath here, inhale and exhale. And then you can flip over and join me on your back. And once on your back here, having those knees bent, your feet down, and just doing really gentle side to side movements with the knees, giving a bit of a windshield wiper movement back and forth with those knees. Getting some small movements to the lumbar spine, the low back, the hips. Maybe noticing here, is my upper body tense as I let my lower body move side to side? Maybe I can let a little bit of that go. Bringing both your knees to your chest, giving your body a bit of a hug here. Bring those shoulders away from the ears. Maybe doing gentle circles with the hips or little side-to-side rocks. Find what works for you today. If you'd like, you can join in a spinal twist with me. You can take both your knees as they are. Just bring them over to the left. So you're getting a twist throughout the hips here, throughout the back. You can take your left hand and place it gently on that right leg for a little bit of an extra pull if you'd like. You can just gently twist your body over to the right as your knees go to the left. And spending a couple breaths here. Noticing if your mind wanders away, can you bring it back to the present? When you're ready, you can let go of that right leg. Bring both knees up to your chest again and rotate over to the opposite side. Knees go over to the right. Body turns over to the left. Gentle stretch here throughout the spine. And once again, easing into this, melting into this shape. In this moment, you are in control. You get to decide how much you want to relax or hold yourself up. One more breath wherever you are. On an exhale, bringing those knees back to chest, letting them go straight down to the end of your mat. Moving into a banana shape here. So taking both of your feet, bringing them over to the left side of your mat. And then taking your hands above your head and bringing them over to the left side of your mat. So kind of like you're in a little bit of a banana shape, a little bit of a C curve here. Just get a side body stretch. Throughout that right side. If it doesn't feel good to have your arms up, you can always leave them down. And when you're ready, coming back to center, bringing those feet over to the right side of your mat, arms over to the right side, banana shape the other way. Big side body stretch on the left. And coming back to center once more, arms above your head, big full body stretch. And then let everything go. Come down by your sides. Relax in Shavasana. If you'd like, you could do another scan through the body here like we did at the start of the practice and notice if anything feels different. Does it feel more calm, more relaxed, a little less buzzy or energetic? And if nothing changed, that is okay too. It's all just information. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope that you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.